the inventory resources, the consumable resources to apply pressure from distance.
That heavy snipe though, and these players are pressuring, they're not giving it up at all, and they're finally gonna take him out. That's Pika actually, he's got 80 limbs of his own. Why is he, yeah, oh my goodness, Pika.
No, why'd you back out? Why, Pacifist?
Yeah, it's okay. Look at this really quickly. Pika was in that game at 71 points. They're down at 31 points. So that just shows you how many differences there are in the game. But there's the update on the standings. Safin's 8 taking it again.
That's a big game for them. I think that's 18 points for them in their last game. That's a big deal. That's maybe 8 kills plus the win. Calling out to Sente just a moment ago, lower, drop us down lower.
Yeah.
One of them pathing, the other one taking shots, keeping themselves in a good position here. Although now we're not sure what Sente is up to. Are they together? Is Sente applying pressure?
He's going for it. They're actually campfiring in the zone, so he's going to keep him in there. One player is still back there. He's going to look for him. No, he's not actually going to be here. That's a blunder for Psalm. He's going to go down, and Sente's still up there, though he's managing to stay up in the zone. And good play there from Psalm and Sente. Really good to drop down. Well, one player, make sure he stays in the zone as long as possible. And then guess what? Psalm forced him to come out. So that's 67 now for them. Good play.
In those final situations, the Storm is almost as a dangerous a foe as the Circle, and or as your opponents, and he was baited into spending way too much time out in the Storm with that campfire play, whether it was intentional or not. But they're splitting up of their efforts there in those last moments to accommodate both for Storm plays and for players trying to take high, allowed Sente to be in a safe position and for it to work out really positively for them in the end.
Yeah. So no, we got it.
They're killing
Let's go ahead and mute out there. He's talking about Rex and Pika, of course. He's looking about what they're doing. How are they having so many points? And I think we'll go ahead and take a look at that breakdown as well. So we go ahead and update our leaderboard and look at it. 97 points, though. That is, they just
That's
had
up from 71, right,
Yeah.
Balla? Is that 16 points in a single game? Wait, I'm sorry.
80,
is that
81, yeah.
26 points in a single game?
No, it was definitely from 80 something, right? I think it was 80 or something.
No, I think Safin's 8 got up ahead of them with their 81.
What is going on? I'm so confused now, but
I'm pretty sure that was a 26-point game. 16 kills. We called it. There were 8 on Pika alone. 74 points from eliminations.
That's insane. So that's a commanding lead. And I wish any of them were streaming because that is freaking phenomenal for Pika and Rex. But still, we got 24 minutes remaining. And just one more game for all these players right now. We'll see. Riversun, that's where we're watching right now. I'll hop over towards him. He has the opportunity to not only do well in this game, but then play one more. So we'll see. I think there's about, 10 minutes left in this game. So if that puts him, that's going to put him at, 7:46? No, 6:46. This is going to come down to the wire, Tim.
Literally one more.
Gonna go ahead and rocket it all down. I think you can see he's building out to the left in order to really make these all fall. And now one more. That's actually 3 elims for them. Just now in another shot on the Hansel. As Riversun with those shotgun shots late game are just crucial and amazing to watch. 9 players
Seriously
up.
incredible. Seriously incredible play by Riversun and Rio there. Riversun builds for height during all of that. Ooh.
Another one. Riversun and Rio are playing so fantastically in these ending games. We saw one again. That's the finish there. That's not an elim, but 6. They're at 9 elims total from both of them. He's just trying to block this player out. Does actually manage to drop him out. There's another elim. This is crazy. Just causing terror. Raining from above. 4 players left. Quality's a little bad. I'm going to try to up it just a little bit. Here we go. No, that's the max we can get.
Conserving mats here. It's conserving mats really well. It's passing him off. Again, this is Riversun doing almost all of the pathing, being careful not to block off Rio and letting Rio just kind of stroll along, finding the shots that he needs to with that rocket launcher.
This is such solid play. My goodness, just picking people out of the sky.
This is why you Kovacs.
This is why you Kovacs indeed. And another one as well. That's the last player. What a clinical game from Riversun and Rio. That's going to bring them up to, I believe it's going to be, they had 13 elims. I think there's still 3 points to be gained from the victory royale. There it is, 82. Unbelievable. That's the one that you need. And they still have so much time left on the clock. I think they have the opportunity here to make a hot drop play, just like you were talking about. Good game there.
This propels them to top 3, right?
I believe so.
A nice spot
82. Look right here. It's above Zayt and Saf. Let's update to see where Zayt and Saf are right now. 82. No, that actually updated really fast there. Remember San and Rio right there.
55 up into the 70s. That's totally doable in a single game. And I could definitely see them finishing the top 5 after.
This is important here. Guess what? It's Psalm and Scented. They're hot dropping and Tilted. They've already got 1 elim to Psalm's name. Not sure where Scented is doing, but this is so tough. These last couple rounds in the pop-up, it's so difficult because everybody lands and all the guns are diluted, so nobody necessarily gets a shotgun, but he's going to find nice spray down. He's actually going to be able to get 2, I think. Yes, he does. And it's actually T. He picked him off in the last game earlier. He gets the shotgun. That's a purple pump. And actually, hold on, this could be their kills. Yes, it is. Z-Champ goes down, but he already eliminated the other team, so they left. And now he picks off and gets those elims himself.
That's incredible. And in the middle of a fight, you saw that opposing team cleaning up and a pair of shotguns laying on the floor. And Psalm, instead of rushing for him, was able to get a ton of damage off onto that first target while he pathed to pick up those shotguns.
They've got to keep an eye on the time, though. They can't stay in this for too long. And here's one more, 104 pop, and the trap goes in. He's not gonna. Oh, another trap goes in. He does take the damage, but that's okay. There's minis there and the med kit as well. So Scented and Psalm, they're doing the best they can. Psalm really clutching up in this hot drop. It's really valuable. It's really paying off.
It's really interesting to see that they're not playing this super bombastically. They're not posting up on top of the roofs. They're not running from house to house yet. They're setting up themselves a solid base in which to fight from. Really just an area they're comfortable with. Corners they're comfortable with peeking.
There's another one, Scented picking off as well. Just then, 6 elims to their name total in Tilted Towers. This is one of the best hot drop plays in the tournament that I've seen today. We saw a little bit of it in EU. We saw a lot of it with Hogman and Macwood last time, and there's another one too. This is absolutely a solo squad game or something like that. They're going for the kill record, it looks like, in the pop-up. Unbelievable turn of events here for Psalm and Scented. This is exactly what they need to catch up to Rux and Pika.
They're not letting any of these kills escape them. They're chasing this down. Doesn't matter where it's taking them. They don't care that they're being lured into this fight. They know that this kill is theirs.
He needs to reload. He needs to reload. He doesn't have the shotgun ammo, unfortunately. Almost manages to take a shot there, but if it was reloaded, he would have got the elim, and that red dragon goes down. There's 7 elims. They're really, really making it work for them here in Tilted Towers. 13 minutes remaining.
A little bit by Scented. They get back together here to pressure this box. One on either side. Oh, they don't find it though. Underneath them.
Scented goes down though, but he does manage to pick one off, and there's one more, and he gets another one. Oh my goodness, Psalm. 8 elims at this point, and I believe Scented has 1 as well, so that's 9 total. We're gonna see if he wants to pick him up. No, there's one more player around. Psalm being so careful. He has so many mats. He's gonna actually build out so much different layers there. With the metal as well. He switched to it. Such a smart play. And he's actually going to be able to use that all for Scented. That's beautiful. They're fragging out right now.
Not only is this going to utterly confusing when it comes looking for the finish, but it also just gives them so much time as someone has to try and hack their way through a bunch of metal. Allowing for that easy pick of a Scented, and they're able to get right back on it. I think they're pretty confident that there's a low player count in Tilted remaining, but now they have to worry about this sort of second phase of the Tilted play.
There's still one player here.
Of the Tilted play.
Still one player here as I drop the quality. He gets one more elim. We missed it there as the quality switch happened. Scented did. Another one, and it's another one. Oh my goodness. This is...
Psalm is not missing these shots today.
This is crazy, the way that they're trying to get back into this. They're going to reset here. That's it. They're not going to say, okay, we're going to play this out. No, they're going to go full on for the next one. They might even go for one more hot drop. We'll see. Let's take a look at the standings really quickly. Pika and Rux at 97. They're still in a game. I haven't seen them back out of a game, and I haven't seen their match played go up, so I think they're playing out the last game. Marisan and Rio, I'm not sure where their situation is. We'll be able to check on them in a second. Saf and Zayt, definitely still in the game. They went up just by a little bit. They were at 79, I believe. So this is going down to it. Sexro and Vinny, 67 as well. Everybody here, I think, has a possibility to get to that top 2, but really, Scented and Psalm, Riversun and Rio, Scented and Psalm haven't updated, by the way. So this is not...
He doesn't have the health to 50-50 like that, and he recognizes
top 7, but he has an opportunity here to knock it out. Is it going to work? He just needs to get a little bit more on that metal. There it is. It's going to fall. Do they have redeploy or anything? So many players just fell. Ooh. Lord just got 3 limbs from that, and he actually has high ground too. He drops a trap. That player does manage to dodge it. Nobody up above again.
Come down quite in time.
This is clutch here from Lord.
That's a huge take for Lord. That's 150 hit points he just made back from the brink of death. Ooh, but he gets picked out again. He's being fought hardcore for this high ground. He's not letting it go easily, but neither is his opponent. And he gets dropped down. He loses it. It's gone. He has to sit on these minis.
Nice edit through there. That's unfortunate. I think that is actually Saf and Zayt. If we're correct on that skin, I believe that's Saf and Zayt.
That's Saf or Zay, I forgot.
I want to know so bad. This is so important right now. It's over by that lonely lagoon. I want Blue Tea, please stay in the game, man. You have 7 minutes to queue. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We need to see. We need to see. He's going to actually go for the heal off. Are you kidding me? They're playing so aggro, and he's going to manage to take out another one. Oh my goodness. That's Debricos that he wins the game. Are you kidding me? Are you
An
kidding
incredible
me?
play by this mystery player that we're hoping is either Saf or Zay.
If that is, I think that's Saf. That was Blue Tea's 10th game. That's why he stayed in there. So we're going to go ahead and pause his stream out. Another update here. Pika and Rux just slightly increasing their lead. But I think that's a hot trapper. That's the last game that they played. They have one more game to play. So this last one is going down to it. And really, they have a huge lead. I don't know if anybody can really do this in one more game. That's 20 points, and they're also going to be playing in it. That's crazy.
Imagine being 20 points up in the finals of a gauntlet tournament and still have a game remaining. This is an incredible showing by WBG. Things like that, and it being so tight.
And
I wonder if they
there it is. Yes, yes, yes. The update. It's here. 100 points for Saf and Zayt. So they have a chance here if they get in the next game. What a clutch play by Saf. I'm pretty sure he was by himself. No Zayt in sight. Pika and Rux are actually starting to feel it a little bit as they see the leaderboards update into the next game. And we'll see.
Are Saf and Zay on 10 matches?
They are, no, they had 9 remaining. So
ooh, it's
that's
neck
good.
and neck here.
Guess what?
Between Saf and Zay and Pika and Rux right now.
I think Riversun and Rio just, they have 0 matches remaining. We can see that right now. So they must have died off drop in that last game. That's unfortunate for them. So their run is over. All in the same game. Looking at, oh my goodness. Rux and Pika in a little bit of a trouble. So Monka S as the zone comes as well. They don't have any rotation. I'm not sure what happened here. They had a lapse of judgment. Just gotta wait till this end game. We have to pay attention to the action feed as well. Just because Saf and Zayt, they're playing as anonymous mode, but we see if any anonymous modes goes down, we can all clench our butt cheeks a little bit.
That's it. Saf and Zay are done for.
But
Those
then
are
again,
the ones. Call it.
Psalm Scented. It's just so much coverage we do have. They do manage to get out of zone. There's gonna be a really quickly. Pika and Rux just found a quad crasher, so we're going. So one thing that's interesting here is actually Pika and Rux have been following Salmon Scented this entire time. They're up here in Viking Village. They took that quad crasher right up to here, and right before Salmon Scented actually left. So this is so scary. Literally everybody else paused out. I don't think there's any other games that are relevant here. And Pika going in. Sorry about the not full screen here, but they're actually getting into a fight, and this is not only good for them, but scary at the same time. They have to win this. If they don't, it's going to be trouble for them. Oh, the RPG does take out Tan, though. So good fight there. That's one more point. That's going to lead. He's actually not done. He's going to go for it even more, and that's so scary, though. Got to be careful, Pika. Got to let Rux get up to him, and no, he's going to actually get away. Nice there. It's going to finish. Good fight there. With that said, here's Salmon Sentence position. Still no sign.
We're so fucked. The zone's
Still no sign of Saf and Zayt, but Rux and Pika, they're just not happy with the position and the. Oh my
Phenomenal
goodness.
spot.
They're going again for another fight. Sorry, we were on Salmon Scented. They just got 2 elims there with the RPG on the Chaos, chop it down. And I'm not sure who his teammate was. So another 2 elims coming in from them. They're at 106 now. The WQ is real for Pika and Rux. The rotations don't matter. And I'm nervous for them even still because that's a Polar Peak type ending. And guess who's at Polar Peak right now? It's Salmon Scented right underneath. They found themselves a good little plateau here. I'm going to stick with Pika and Rux as they have the worst position for where. Yeah, and I just want to touch really quickly on the standings where they lie right now. Remember, Pika and Rux are now at 106. Saf and Zayt somewhere inside this game as well. I'm going to keep looking at this. There's a quick update on the standings. So important going to this next few engagements here, but they're not done. Tim, they're not done. They're just continuing with the rocket launchers, with the stinks. They're not done, and they're playing for it. They're putting it all on the table, really. They're taking the risks. You talked about it. 72 Hours said, you got to take risks in their game, and sometimes they pay off, sometimes they don't. We'll see if this one pays off. The stink's coming out again, but he's going to get cracked. And now, Pika on the back foot, he's going to go ahead and start using those mini potions, and Rux gets another one. They're cracked. Absolutely cracked. As he takes out one more player. Not sure where he's finding
these. The pressure
these.
they're applying here is insane. The stinks, 5 stinks out onto these opponents have just forced them to move and fight from awkward positions that gave Rux and Pika the advantage. Looks like Pika just took a sniper though.
He did, but at the same time, I think he took the last elim on the players near them.
Oh my god.
This is... Oh, I'm so scared with the way they're playing. Like, they're... I don't know what to say.
They knew you couldn't take it, Ballatw.
I knew I couldn't take it. Oh my god. Monka S. But especially because Pika and Rux, look at their HP. They're not even in shambles anymore. After all of this is said and done, they're still making their way towards the end game.
With this style of play, they're really...
Oh my god, are you kidding me? They found another player in a box and they're not done. They're chasing it down. Oh my goodness, he gets another one. Oh my... I don't even know what he can do. He takes one more out. This is insane. This is insane. They're crazy. They're psychos, Tim. I don't even know.
He doesn't mind at all. They're just pushing. They know that at whatever points they get have to be matched and then some by the other top competitors. You know, the top 3 teams right now. And they're not worried. They know they're going to place well. They know they can just kill everybody. So they're going to do it. They're not going to sit on their laurels. They're going to force the other players to have to pick up their pace to match theirs.
One of the things, though, as I'm looking right now, Solomon Sented are still in zone. They still got the ballers. But one of the things is, everybody in the lobby, they're not using anonymous modes. Everybody in the lobby knows how many kills Pika and Rux just got. So they know exactly how to play this, right? Because they can do the math right now. They can literally do it just like we can. They're at 108 points. Savins 8 were at 100 to start this. They have to get the elims and also, you know, either take them out right now and go for the placement. Otherwise, they're going to lose, right?
Yep. This is the kind of situation where everyone else is paying, or should be paying close attention, and they can feel this pressure. And it'll be interesting to see if that plays into Pika and Rux's favor. If teams start trying to put them down, so to speak, it might give Pika and Rux more opportunities to fight like they want.
That's such a beautiful use of that new little trick that people have discovered with the launch pads to make it so that you can go straight and a lot faster. Let's see. Pika, they're still going for it. Tim, they're not stopping. Nobody can stop them.
Nobody's even trying. No one's trying to dissuade this pressure. They show up, they knock on your door, they blow your door down, they walk away with some kills.
Oh
right
my
here,
goodness.
they blow down the ball, they get tons of tags on this player.
Literally, the big bad wolves in the server. Knocking on your door, knocking on your wall. They're huffing and puffing.
Hide your wives.
Another heavy snipe. Oh my goodness, 104 with the pump. This is crazy. The stinks are on top of them though, and he's gonna find it. Oh, I cannot believe what I'm witnessing. This is one of the craziest sequences of events. Everybody's counting their kills right now. They're at 10 for the game. No, sorry, 9 for the game. Rux and Pika making history, honestly, in Scallywag Cup.
There's an interesting ice zone here. It's going to make it easier, like we saw them laser that guy who ran for the ball. It makes it a little easier to get kind of random shots on people slipping and sliding around, kind of lost out in the arena. It makes playing low really difficult. I think that's what Pika and Rux are kind of capitalizing on here. Teams are trying to play low, trying to play mid.
An update here really quickly on Psalm and Sentence position. They're at 85 points, so they're nowhere close to even touching Pika and Rux. I think maybe they're giving up. They're saying no more. Here we go, back to Pika and Rux, because this is an unstoppable. Look, there he's thinking about it again. He says, you want to crack here? You want to base up here? No, they're going to go for height, actually. Look at these, just going right for it.
They decided it's time.
You got to be careful here. This could still go over Polar Peak. Look at this. Just taking all the balls out as well. Trying to get everybody. But look at this guy in the balloon. He's just going to be able to easily get shot out from Rux and Pika. There, Chem Nuts goes down. Chem Nuts. Another elim for them. Can they be stopped?
Points to put in the board are nuts, and if they're able to hold and maintain this high ground, it's not anybody's game. It's their game at that point, right? You're able to secure so many kills, so many free shots. There's another one, another elimination. That might have been an elimination.
That was the knock. That was from the knock. Yep. They're still getting high ground though, and this is it. This is the push that we needed for them to actually have a position to win the game. We can see Rux and Pika making the plays. The heavy snipes again. They're still doing it. No, he actually gets to the stairs there. Mistimed slightly, and he's on top of that floor, so he's got to be careful. Nobody is really fighting for high here. Another shot going in. Anonymous goes lost in the storm. I think that could be the Saf and Zayt duo that we're talking about, but he was lost in the storm. I think that means it's over possibly for them, but we'll keep an eye on the kill feed still. 111 points right now. That's starting to be out of even the Victory Royale placement points. If they went down right now, even the Victory Royale wouldn't be enough in terms of placement points for Saf and Zayt. I don't see their skins anywhere, but there's still anonymous mode players up alive in this, and they're just W King! Tim! What is he doing? He just goes into the box! You can't stop him! What is this? This is insane!
This is incredible, but he risks getting trapped here. He takes a lot of damage, but he's fine. He knows he's got that resource. He's got plenty of health to work with, and he just knows he's going to be finding more limbs to top it off. That's exactly what he wants. It's all he wants. It's all these guys are looking for right now.
An update on Salmon sent it again, all the way down to low ground. It's just sent it back towards Rux and Pika. Oh my goodness. My heart is racing. These guys are just not stopping, and they're not stopping at all. World's best gamers. Indeed, they're trying to show it off right here, right now. Last
They
game.
don't have SDs. These guys.
Another one! Are you
for the
kidding
heavy
me?
sniper.
Please! He gets added too! Are you? They're both on top of the box, and that guy gets out. Just enough time for him. They gotta keep reloading everything. 14 players remaining. Anonymous mode's going off in the kill feed. Actually, anonymous mode on anonymous mode violence. He's doing it over and over and over, and nobody can stop this. Everybody's not putting cones on top of the walls, and for some reason, there's another edit. That player has shield. This is going crazy. 116 points for them now. And the placement points are going to start rolling in, so I think they're just taking a victory lap on this final game
They're
here.
slowly splitting their mats. They're dwindling. They're running out, and they need to get low. I think they're waiting to be able to use this launch pad. We saw at ESL a person forget they didn't have mats to put their launch pad on.
Hold on.
They need to keep an eye out for this.
It's not over just yet. Anonymous mode takes out Rux. It's just Pika now. 60 limbs for him. There it is, Saf and Zayt. You can see the skin for sure. And he's going to take him out. Oh my goodness. Out of third place as well. This is really coming down to it. Here we go. Just one player. There's so many down there.
6
Both
kills.
of them.
He needs to keep all of these up right now.
Can he do it though? It's only one player left. It's Saf and Zayt for sure. I can't believe what I'm seeing. They do it. Oh my goodness. Saf and Zayt going for it. 60 limbs for whoever this guy is, and whoever that's Zayt on the other side. We got to know what he has. I cannot believe it's come down so close, but 118 points for Rux and Pika. I don't know if that's stoppable. I really don't know if it's that possible, but it's not over yet. We got to wait for the leaderboards, Tim. Straight
It's
to
gonna
it.
come down to how many points are on.
Straight to it.
We were watching.
Oh my goodness. They did it! Saf and Zayt win the cup! 121 to 118. After all we saw from Pika and Rux, Saf and Zayt overtake them at 121 points. Unbelievable stuff in that last game. I'm mind blown. I can't even, I'm shaking. What is happening, Tim? Hold me.
It's an incredible leap up. That's approaching a 30-point game to get them from where they were all the way up Pika and Rux. We saw 6 kills on who you're spectating there at the end, plus the 10-point win. That leaves a ton of kill points, elimination points left up for the duo that they must have snagged. We're looking here, 79 points from eliminations, and only 35% of their points coming from placements. Or the average placement of 15.8. They didn't even necessarily get those 3 points from top 12 every game, but they were slaying out nearly 8 kills every single game on average.
Take a look as well at the performance of Pika and Rux. 18.8 average placement, 9 average elims. I don't know how many they had at the end of that game. That was 16. But man, what a performance there. Literally every time that heavy sniper got reload, my heart dropped. And every time there's no roof on top of it, he just went in. And oh my gosh, Tim.
You'll see how another incredible thing about Pika's plays there is he wasn't clearing their roofs early. He was waiting, landing on the roof, then shooting through. That way, if someone puts a cone over top of their head at just the last minute, he's phased in it. He's going to drop into their box no matter what they do. It was incredible play, incredible execution of a fantastic strategy that enabled them to really secure second place. Unfortunately, they weren't aware of Saf and Zayt above them, or at least were not aware quick enough, and Saf and Zayt were able to remove Pika and Rux from the picture during that game.